it's Jasma and today we are making the cutest meatloaf cupcakes. We are using meatloaves for the cupcakes and we're using mashed potatoes for the frosting. This works great for dinners, parties, and also April Fool's Day, but you could definitely eat it any time in the year. So let's get started. For the ingredients, there are 2 parts. For the meatloaf cupcakes, you will need 1 pound of lean ground beef, 2/3 cup of breadcrumbs, 1 large egg, 1/4 cup of milk, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard, 1/4 cup of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of dried parsley, 2 garlic cloves, 1 medium-sized onion, and for the mashed potatoes, you will need 3 big potatoes, about 500 grams, 1 tablespoon of butter, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of milk, and for decoration, you will need 10 grams of fresh parsley, and this is optional. Start off by mixing together the ketchup and the brown sugar, then peel and finely chop the garlic cloves. Then peel the onion and chop it as well. To a large bowl, add in the milk, egg, soy sauce, salt, pepper, and dried parsley, and whisk it to combine. Now to that mixture, add in the lean ground beef, the onion, garlic, and the breadcrumbs, and mix it together. You could choose to use a wooden spoon, spatula, or you could use your hands. Just make sure they're clean. Now preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit and spray some non-stick cooking spray onto a muffin tin. Use an ice cream scoop to scoop out the meatloaf evenly, roll them into a ball, and place them onto the greased muffin tin. Press down firmly so that the cupcakes could stand on their own and spoon on the ketchup mixture evenly. This will be the sauce. Bake the meatloaf in the preheated oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. While the meatloaf is baking, we are going to make the mashed potatoes. So peel the potatoes and cut them into cubes. Be very careful with the peeler and the knife. Place all the potatoes into a pot and fill it with water just until all the potatoes are covered. Cook that on high heat for about 15 minutes until the potatoes are nice and soft. Strain the potatoes but keep the water. Add the potatoes to a stand mixer bowl. Add the butter, salt, and the milk. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can use a hand mixer or just make the potatoes however you make mashed potatoes. Beat this on high speed until it is nice and smooth. Check if it is too dry. If it is, add 2 tablespoons of the water you strained away from the potatoes earlier. You just want your mashed potatoes to be stiff enough to hold its shape. If they are too dry, the mashed potatoes will crack when it's piped onto your cupcakes. My meatloaves have baked for 30 minutes. Now I'm going to test it with a fork. If it comes out clean, then it is perfectly cooked. Now I'm preparing a piping bag fitted with a star tip. I'm using a tall glass to help me fill the piping bag. It just makes it easier to load the piping bag since it is standing up straight. Once the piping bag is ready, I'm going to fill it with my mashed potatoes. I'm removing the meatloaf from its pan using the help of 2 forks. This will make it easier to pipe on the frosting. And now for the fun part, pipe the mashed potatoes onto the meatloaf cupcakes. You could decorate it however you want. I'm just going for a classic swirl. And if you do not have a piping bag, you could just use a Ziploc bag, fill it with the mashed potatoes, and snip off the tip. Or you could just put a spoonful of mashed potatoes onto the meatloaf. Finally, chop up the fresh parsley. Sprinkle this onto your cupcakes, which will give you a nice pop of color. I prepared some salad to be the siding for this dish, and I'm using the rest of the mashed potatoes to decorate the plate. And I'm piping a little Christmas tree, and again, you could decorate it however you want. That's it. That's how you make the cutest meatloaf cupcakes. And after topping them off with fresh parsley, they look even cuter. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye!